رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, inshallah, we're going to go through moon letters. The moon letters are the ones that you can see on your screen here. These are the moon letters. So it starts with alif ba. It's not the entire alphabet, but it does include some of those letters that we see in the Arabic alphabet. The Arabic word for the, so the English the is al, and it's written here in Arabic as al, and it is an alif followed by the lam. It joins onto the word it is defining. So we'll have a look at that. It connects, basically, it does connect. They are letters that appear or tend to appear at the beginning. So they usually appear at the beginning of the words. Okay. And when you see al, it means the. Mhm. So like the rabbit. Arnabun. Or al arnabun. And then you put al at the beginning. So we have that example here, the rabbit. So arnabun. If I say rabbit, a rabbit, that's a rabbit. If I want to say the rabbit, I'm going to put alif lam and I'm going to connect that with the next letters. Al arnabu, al arnabu. Ainun, al ainu, al ainu. So I'm going to, and the other thing is we drop one of the vowels. So this is, excuse me, this is definite and indefinite articles. When we say a rabbit, okay, we put a double voweling to indicate that that's a rabbit. If I want to say the rabbit, I have to remove one of the vowels and I will prefix that word with the alif lam, saying al, the rabbit. So that is a rule. So if you are going to put alif lam at the beginning of a word, you must delete one of the double vowels. You cannot have a double vowel. You see, I cannot say arnabun, al-arnabun. I cannot say al-arnabun. No, that's wrong. It has to be arnabun or al-arnabu. Al-arnabu. Ainun or al-ainu. Masjidun or al-masjidu. Bumatun or al-bumatu. Ghunamun or al-ghanamu. Khudkhudun or al-khudhudu. Jamalun or al-jamalu. Filun or al-filu. Wardatun or al-wardatu. حصان الحسان قمر القمر يمامة اليمامة خنزير الخنزير كتاب الكتاب. So if we are prefixing here with alif lam, we will delete one of those double vowelings. Copy out the following words in the lines that provided, adding al to each word. Remember to change the two dhammas at the end of each word into one. So we have here anfun. I'm going to say al anfu. Anfun becomes al anfu. So the alif I will connect it with the lam will get connected with the alif. Now, we did say the alif does not connect with anything. So I'm going to leave the first alif standing on its own. Going to do the lam, and then the lam, it connects with the alif next to it. And then we put on hamza because it's hamza to qata. It's alif with hamza, so hamza to qata. The alif without any hamza is alif. And the alif shape that comes with hamza, we call it hamza to qata. And this is really hamza to wasl, they call that, but this is alif. We can say alif for now. Here, I know that this is a letter that doesn't connect, so I will not connect it with anything after it. Ra is also a letter that doesn't connect. Okay, so I won't connect it to the next letter. So if they are letters that connect, like for example, in all these, the lam connects with the next letter, like it did with the hamza qata. Yeah, with this alif here, with the hamza on top. It connected, but that doesn't connect with the ra. So the ra doesn't connect. So it doesn't, an alif doesn't connect. So it wouldn't connect with the next letter. So don't confuse the two. So the one that connects is lam, and the one that doesn't connect is an alif. Have a go at doing these. The sun letters, right? So the sun letters are written with a shadda, the shadda we've seen before. So this is the shadda, the W sign. In this example, I will put the alif lam, so you can see that is a lam base attached to it there, so you can't see it clearly. Okay, but it is attached to it. So here we can see alif lam, and then it is connected to the dal. Dal doesn't connect to the letter after it, so it's uh, showing that with that space in between the two. We do prefix the sun letters. So these are the sun letters. We do prefix the sun letters with alif lam, which is again the. Now, the only difference with the sun and the moon letters is the alif connects directly to the third letter, and I drop the lam in pronunciation in the pronouncing. So I do not pronounce the lam in the sun letter, but for the moon letters, I do pronounce the lam. So here, when I said al-arnabu, al-ainu, al-masjidu, I'm pronouncing the lam al, because it is a moon letter, right? And the way that I know that it's a moon letter, even if you haven't memorized these collected words, the way to identify them is you will see a sukoon on the lam. If you see this sukoon on the lam, it means that that lam should be pronounced. For the sun letters, you won't see that sign, that sukoon on the lam, but you will see a shadda on the third letter. And I must connect my alif directly to the third letter. So for example, tajun, okay, tajun, attaju, I delete one of the vowels, I don't say al. So here I was saying al-masjidu, al-arnabu, al-arnabu, lam. The lam is pronounced, but here the lam is not pronounced, it's dropped. So here, attaju, excuse me, zarafatun, zarafatun. There's a mud here, stretching, so I'm going to stretch that. Zarafatun. I'm not saying al-zara, I'm saying az-za. I'm dropping the lam because of this shadda. I have to join the alif with that. Za. Az-zarafatun. So I will drop the lam. In the sun letters, we drop the lam. Tablatun. At-tablatu. At-ta. At-tab. At-ta. So I'm connecting it with the ta. Tha'labun. الثعلب الثا I don't say al ساعة الساعة I don't say the lam ظفر الذي so this is kasra. Look at the kasra. So look at the line below the shadda الذي it says the الظفر dubbun. So remember mushaddad has two bars, one with sukoon, that's short sound vowel, and then the other with the full vowel. Dubbu. Dubbu, sorry, dubbu. Ad-dubbu. Ad-dubbu. Shamsun. Ash-shamsu. I'm going to delete one of the vowels and I'm not pronouncing the lam. Ash-shamsu. Lisanun. Ali. Look at that. There's kasra. Al-lisanu. I'm going to delete one of the dhammas. ذراع ذراع sorry الذراع صاروخ there's mud here صاروخ الصا it's a heavy letter and I'm dropping the lam الصاروخ نجمة النجمة ري ري ريشة كسرة with the ya before it ريشة الريشة the kasra is indicated because it's below the shadda sign. Dirsun, dirsun, a dirsu. I'm not pronouncing the lam and I'm dropping one of the dhammas at the end. Have a go at copying these ones that you can see in your screen with the lines that are provided. If you haven't got this book, then you may download it or you may just use a spare notebook that you have. you will add al to the beginning of these words. So here, sarirun, and I'm going to add al. Okay, as-sarirun. Okay, I'm going to add as because the scene is a sun letter. Then you have here, sort out the words in the box below in the two groups. Those beginning with the sun letters and those beginning with the moon letters. So what they've done is try to give you an idea of how to familiarize yourself with through this exercise with the sun and moon letters. Now remember, those with the shadda will indicate that they are sun letters. Might not happen all the time, but that's one of the ways, yes, that they do indicate. So they will be the sun letters for you. Always go back and check from your list as well, just to make sure that you double check them and then put them in your group. So for the sun letters, you have one ashokoto, ashokoto. Okay, and that's the one that's highlighted. Ashokoton. Okay, so here it doesn't have a shadda. So not all of them will have a shadda. You need to go back and check with the words that you've covered in on the previous page, and just make sure that you identify them in the correct columns. Though normally an indication would be the shadda on the third letter. That will tell you that it's a sun or moon letter. We will next lesson, inshallah, cover alif al-maqsura. Now we will tell you or explain to you what that means, inshallah. Jazakallah for watching. Inshallah, see you next lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.